You know, I really didn't think I would be waking up today to talk about poop in a video game. But here we are, I guess. And we can all thank Lance Bros for that one. Manure will flow like rivers for you by the time this video's over. However, I'll be throwing in the stinky white stuff into the mix as well as a little comparison. So, let's get to it. And of course, the first topic at hand is gathering the crap. For most of us, an early game method of doing so will simply involve locating beeflows, as the horny furballs crap themselves every now and then as they waddle about. Honestly, this method is just tried and true, no matter your experience level or even stage in the game. So, get to it. This idea, though, could very well extend to koalefants too. However, they are obviously far less common due to having to be hunted down first before any pooping begins. Plus, to be even halfway efficient about it, one must work to pen some in to get the poo flowing. It's not a terrible idea if you really want your own petting zoo, so I guess go for it, but you'll always have more beefalo than koalas no matter how many times you go hunting. Our monkey friends down under, splue monkeys, may not crap like the others, however they happen to be fond of the poop and run, as they say. The manure they throw at our noggins doesn't do damage, however it will lower our sanities by 10 each time, so be mindful there. Dodge, weave, pick poop, and leave. Or instead, choose to leave the monkeys alone and simply hammer their pods, as each pod means to poop. Either of these are not my first, second, or heck, even last choice if we're harvesting poop though. So let's quit farting around and talk the best poop producers abound, pigmen. Every 15 seconds, their tummy rumbles, and they will look for something to munch. And if that something is a veggie, fruit, or even flower petal on the ground, they'll eat it and poop a manure out for us. Not bad production, but nothing even comes close to this next method. Either gather a crap ton of light bulbs and or flower petals, preferably light bulbs mind you, however if you are doing this method very early enough, petals are gonna work wonders for you. Then kill some easy monsters for some easy monster meats. Feed 4 of said monster meats to a porky companion and forcibly transform them into a werepig. Hopefully, you've dropped those bulbs and or petals because now is where the fun begins. The werepig will snarf down near anything in seconds, and each item equals a manure for us. So great job! You have now taken part in the best manure farm in the game, and likely the only one you will ever need. But what about guano, Beard? Well, if we want it, we have two options. Either track bats or enslave birds. Basilisks will occasionally drop guano while flapping about, similar to beefalo. So finding the stalagmite biome that actually houses bats is a wonderful place to start. Or just simply check sinkholes now and then. Note though, that when bats die, there's a 15% chance of getting a guano to drop as well. But as far as the caged bird method goes, you'll have to sacrifice some unwanted seeds potentially, as feeding an enslaved rat with wings with seeds has a 33% chance at producing guano. Very tiny guano, that is. So it seems like guano is harder to get, huh? Does that mean it's better? Actually, yes it does. Both can be used as fertilizer for our various farms, and both will help grow our crops faster. However, guano is actually 1.5 times more efficient than manure in that regard. So just compare the percentages here. Time fertilization right, and you're really only gonna need one guano. If you have some, of course. Guano can also be used by Wormwood players to quickly lather themselves up to heal 2 health each time. But really, that would be it for guano, apart from using it for fires. So let's wrap up by talking poop-related crafts. Like the two farm variants, basic farms take longer to fully grow our crops over that of improved farms, and the latter will have more harvest per fertilization cycle than the other. So yes, they're that simple. I really don't think I need to explain Oh wait, I already have. So, give that a watch, will ya? Oh, look, the bucket of poop that we literally just talked about yesterday in our bone shard video. Another simple one here. The bucket of stink has 10 fertilization uses at the cost of 3 manure. So it is quite efficient actually, and it also goes into 2 toadstool crafts, the glow cap and mushlight. Very nice. But on to mushroom planters, some of my favorite things in the entirety of the Don't Starve games, although they are expensive little buggers. But here's how they work. Place a single mushroom of your choice within them to begin the growth process. Wait just 4 days for said process to finish, resulting in some colorful shrooms galore, and then harvest the planters to receive 4 total mushrooms per harvest. Absolutely lovely. And not only can you grow mushrooms all year round if done in the caves, we can plant mushroom spores in the planters to up the yield to 6 shrooms per planter. Amazing. And so flippin' good. But of course, Wickerbottom players should be familiar with the crap as they need manure for their applied horticulture books. And as we know, these novels are practically God mode enabled, so have fun and keep the poop flowing. Last but not least, Wormwood's expanded relationship with poop. As we alluded to prior, he can smear crap on himself to heal some damage, but do note that Manure, Guano, and even the bucket of poop all heal for the same 2 total health, so be efficient about it out there. He also has access to the compost wrap, and this little investment can upset healing to 30 points total, but not only that, compost wrap is equal to 6 total manures when fertilizing crops, so it is kind of overly efficient there. But there you have it, everyone. A guide literally on crap in a video game. Jokes aside though, manure is one of the lifebloods of survival in this game, although I refrain from injecting it into your veins. Thanks for watching, folks. Well wishes to all. Go take a shower, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.